My custom resumes are the truth. Just know if you submit one, you're going to get that interview. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I put on my skills portion, which was a huge contributing factor in me getting this interview within 24 hours of applying. As you guys can see, a recruiter reached out to me to set up an interview on October 17th, 12:54 p.m. And as you guys can see, I applied on October 16th, the day before at 9:18 a.m. If you guys follow me, you guys know that last week I actually posted about this job and this was the pay. Okay, guys, so here is what I put in my skills portion for my resume. To the bottom is an example of how I would write out one of these skills. Remember, guys, you guys also need to optimize your resume summary, your job duties, and your cover letter to also trigger the ATS. If you guys want me to customize you a resume that produces the same results, click that link in the bio. I hope this helps, and follow for more resume tips and remote job listings. Hey guys, so I'm really excited to bring you this video. This is going to be specifically for tech jobs, and a lot of these tech jobs I'm going to be talking about today do not require any type of previous experience. They just want you to have an understanding of the terminology and experience working with the programs. So the first one we're going to start off with is Seabrae, and this is for real estate. This is a real estate company. They're hiring for their senior field support technician / coordinator. This is a fairly new role because it was posted on October 11th. They go on to talk about the role and everything that it will entail, a little bit more about what you're going to be doing in depth. As we go down, this is really what we need to focus on, what you will need. So as far as education, a high school diploma, or if you have a GED, you need 2 to 3 years of job-related experience. So if you have a high school diploma, you don't need the experience. But if you have a GED, you're going to need at least 2 years of experience. Everything right here is going to be regular run-of-the-mill stuff. We have to get down here where they start to talk about the specific vernacular of the job and the specific programs. Now, right here it says a cybersecurity certification is strongly preferred. For this role, it's going to be paying up to $45.24 an hour. So for this role, as long as you have a high school diploma, you do not need any experience, but they do want you to understand the programming in language, right? What I would recommend for you guys is if you have that high school diploma or that GED, is to check out Course Careers. Course Careers is a online certification course where they actually specialize in numerous tech certifications. They offer payment plans and things like that. But I think the best thing about this is, besides the fact that you're going to be able to obtain your certificate, which most tech jobs, because they're hiring so rampantly, all you really need is a high school diploma and a certificate. They actually tap into their database because they're partnered with other employers. So once you graduate, they actually are partnered with a bunch of tech companies. And once you get your certification, you go into those companies' databases. So they also assist with helping you get placed after you graduate, or not graduate, but get certified in whatever area. Okay? So let's move on to the next one. With Aya Health, they're going to be hiring for their data analysts. In this role, they go on to talk about a little bit about who they are, their company. They go on to talk about how they're a $10 billion company and rapidly growing. So they're definitely hiring quickly. They go on to talk about the responsibilities. Now, right here are the qualifications that matter. What is required? A bachelor's degree is required, right? They want you to have skills in these computer programming softwares, right? So guys, like I said, Course Careers, this is really where you don't need to have any experience. They're basically telling you guys you don't need any experience for this role either. All you need to do is have knowledge of how the programs work and the terminology used in tech, that's mainly the biggest point about it, is that you understand the terminology and the vernacular. For this role, it's paying up to $52 an hour. And down here, of course, is the application. So if that sounds like you guys, definitely apply. Moving on to our other job lead. This is going to be for R1 R1 RCM, this is for their OP coding educator. Now, guys, pay attention to this word. The fact that it's saying educator means that if you don't have experience, this is most likely going to be a job where you do need it because you're going to be teaching other people. This was posted 11 days ago. They go on to talk about their company mission, more about who they are, and specifically your responsibilities. As we go down, yeah, like I was saying, so for this role, they want you to have at least 4 years experience in production coding, at least 4 years, right? These are all of the applications or programs you're going to need to understand for this role. Everything else is going to be regular run-of-the-mill stuff, great communication, problem solving, stuff like that. Um, right here, they go on to talk about desired qualifications, although you do not need this. Um, they say that an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree is helpful. So, guys, you guys realized in this one, right? 4 years of production coding. You do not even need an associate's or a bachelor's, but how would you be able to get this experience? How would you be able to gain that knowledge to understand the terminology? Is most likely by being certified. So you don't even need the education. They just prefer if you do have it, but it's not required. That just lets them know that you understand what you're doing, or it makes them feel as though that. And for this role, it's going to be paying up to $41.68 an hour. Everything else is going to be as far as your benefits and stuff like that. So that is going to be the end of it for today, guys. I really hope that you guys look into these tech jobs. Tech is growing fast. They're hiring fast and they're paying really good. And it really gives you a space to be able to jump into a field where you don't need a bachelor's or a master's. You're able to make that same amount of money just by being certified. So I will have the job links in the description box as well as the course careers link if you guys want to check that out. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.